Hey, what is up? It is your boy Will here. Welcome back to the Skinny Survivor channel. Hope you're still doing well in this crazy time of COVID. Hope you're still in good health and you're still working out, pushing out those weights in the gym and building more muscle. Listen, this is the best place for skinny guys to come and gain their first 30 pounds. So if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're interested in building muscle as a skinny guy. If you're not building muscle as a skinny guy and you're still struggling, don't worry, today I'll be sharing a really useful video for you if you're still struggling to build muscle. And today I'm going to be revealing one of the biggest mistakes, in fact 3 of the biggest mistakes that most skinny guys make when it comes to their diet, and it's why it's keeping them skinny. So let me have a look at my notes here, and I will just list off the 3 biggest reasons that skinny guys make when it comes to their diet. Now, we know that diet is really important when it comes to building muscle successfully as a skinny guy, and it's one of the biggest things that skinny guys neglect. In fact, not just skinny guys neglect it, but pretty much anyone trying to build muscle in general, they don't prioritize their diet. Now, I don't think it's because they don't think it's important. I think everyone knows that your diet is really important, but it's very difficult to maintain a diet that you know that is going to get you results, but also being consistent with that diet is really important. So today I just want to reveal to you the common mistakes that skinny guys make when it comes to their diet, one of the most important things when it comes to building muscle, and how you can pretty much go around that, how you can solve this problem, how you can make sure your diet is on track so you start building more muscle, so you can look in the mirror and finally have a physique you're proud of, and have a physique that's not only muscular but is lean as well. It's powerful and it makes you feel amazing, you know. If you're tired of looking in the mirror constantly and just being like, oh my gosh, you know, this is not what I want to see, you know, this is not the physique that I think that I should be able to build. Or maybe you're working really hard at training and you're working really hard at the gym, but you're just not seeing results. I know how that feels because I spent 7 to 8 years trying to get this right, and in the first couple of years I didn't have my diet right, and it took me a lot of testing, a lot of trying diets, trying new strategies and failing, going from skinny to skinny fat and not getting any results and getting frustrated and putting on a lot of belly fat and then not building any muscle, and then spinning my wheels constantly, going from skinny to skinny fat, losing all that muscle and then being skinny again. And honestly, I can tell you for a fact that if you can get your diet right straight off the bat and take in my advice and what I give you today based on my years of experience, you're going to fast track your results and you're going to be able to build muscle much quicker without all the belly fat, and all that fat is just going to harm your progress. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the 3 biggest mistakes that skinny guys make when it comes to their diet. Okay, so the first mistake is having no diet. Okay, most people, they just don't have a diet, and like, it seems really obvious, but it's one of the things that people neglect. Like, people, they start out in the gym, and I myself started out in the gym, and you don't really know the importance of the diet, right? With my years of experience, I know that the diet is pretty much everything when it comes to getting results as a skinny guy. And from today on, you need to understand that if you want to get results, you need a diet. You need to make sure that you're really focused on a really sound diet. And I'll explain later on how you can make sure that your diet is perfect. But the first step is you want to make sure you have a diet, okay? If you don't have a diet, you need one, okay? And that doesn't mean that you have to be really strict with your foods, because I'll teach you a method in a second that's going to allow you to eat whatever you want, whenever you want, and still have a really successful diet and be able to build muscle, okay? But make sure that you actually have a diet strategy in place. When I started out, I didn't have a diet. I ate whatever I want. I pretty much was like, you know what, I'm gonna bulk up by pretty much eating whatever I want. I started drinking a lot of milk. I started eating whatever I want. In fact, I know exactly what I ate at the beginning. I ate pretty much bulk chicken wings. I would buy these huge packs of chicken wings in bulk, and I would just cook those chicken wings. I put a ton of brown rice, and there's nothing wrong with that, because if you count your calories properly, it can actually you know, it can work. But I wasn't counting my calories. I didn't have any diet strategy in place. I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna eat as much as possible and I'm gonna get big, right? And if you're thinking like that, you know, you're going to pretty much fail, okay? You don't want to think like that, okay? I thought in the beginning, you know what, I'm gonna eat whatever I want and I'm gonna get big, right? And then when I get big, I thought I was gonna be big and lean and muscular and no belly fat. I was just gonna be ripped guy, like the physique guys, and I was just gonna be this ultimate fitness model just by eating a lot, okay? And it's very, very wrong, okay? You really wanna make sure you avoid this because it's gonna save you a lot of time and a lot of stress and a lot of frustration, and it's gonna save you a lot of those days where you're just like looking in the mirror and you're like, why do I have a pot belly and I don't have much muscle at all, okay? So first step, get a diet strategy in place. And I'll explain in a second which diet strategies can work for you and which ones you can utilize. But first step, don't go without any diet strategy, okay? You're just pretty much trying to fluke it and you're not gonna get results, okay? You're definitely going to fail and you're gonna end up either skinny fat or fats, overweight, or just skinny in general. You're not gonna get results, okay? So strategy number one, you have to have a diet strategy, okay? So number two is not knowing your calories, okay? So when it comes to the diet, most skinny guys, they don't know how many calories they need to bulk up, okay? And when you don't know your calories, you're pretty much just guessing, you know? You're pretty much just going every day. And I will tell you this because I know from experience that this is a really bad way to go, because what happens is when you don't know your calories, you either don't hit enough calories to bulk up and gain weight, which is a very common struggle of a skinny guy. One of the biggest struggles is not being able to put on any weight, right? Not being able to put on any muscle, okay? So that's one common struggle. And if you're struggling with this, you need to know your calories, okay? So this is one struggle, because if you don't know your calories, there's two things that can happen. The first thing is you don't hit enough calories to bulk up and gain weight, which is pretty common with a lot of skinny guys. They pretty much come to me and say, Will, I can't gain weight, I can't put anything on scale, I can't build muscle, I can't bulk up because, well, they're not tracking their calories and they don't know how many calories they need to bulk up. So that's the first problem. The second problem is some guys, they don't track their calories, they don't know their calories, and it was like me, but they end up bulking and gaining weight. But what happens? When you don't know your calories, you're pretty much in that zone where you're just eating a lot of food and you get fat, okay? You notice that a lot of the calories coming in, it's not turning into muscle and it's turning into fat. And you're like, holy crap, I'm just putting on fat, okay? And that's honestly like just as bad as not being able to put on muscle. In fact, for me, it was worse than that because I had to cut down all my calories. I had to pretty much shred off all that belly fat, and I lost a lot of muscle in the process. So if you don't know already, when you cut your body fat, you have to go in a state of a deficit, a calorie deficit, and you're gonna lose muscle in the process if that deficit is too long and too, too steep, okay? So if you're dieting for a long time, trying to cut off all that belly fat, you're gonna lose a lot of muscle. And that's what happened to me. I spent 1 year trying to lose that belly fat that I had gained because I didn't track my calories. I didn't have a diet strategy in place. And it took me 1 whole year to lean down and get off all the fat. And I actually ended up skinnier than I had started, okay? And that's one of the worst feelings you can have after 3 to 4 years of hard work in the gym, knowing that you're actually skinnier than you had started. And I really want you to avoid this, and I really want to help you today so you never actually get in that place, because it's very painful, it's very frustrating, and it just sucks, okay? So number two is knowing your calories. And I want you to basically click the link in the description. I'm gonna leave a mass gain calculator for you, and you can calculate your calories right away, and you're gonna get your surplus calories, which pretty much means the calories that you need to pretty much bulk up and gain weight without putting on too much body fat. Now the thing with calorie calculators is they are based on calculations based on your energy intake, your exercise levels, your lifestyle, age, height, weight. So they're not exactly 100% accurate, but they're a very good place to start. So go and download my calorie calculator, get your calorie surplus, get the amount of calories that you need to bulk up, and use, when you get to the calculator, you'll see settings for, there's bulk 100, bulk 200, bulk 300, bulk 400, bulk 500. And what that simply means is it's pretty much the amount of calories over your maintenance calories. So if you don't know what maintenance calories are, they're the calories that you need to maintain your weight. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to eat 100 to 500 calories over that. So we just gain a little bit of weight, a little bit of muscle while minimizing body fat. That's the key to actually lean bulking here. So I want you to use between 300 to 500 calories on that bulk calculator. So use bulk 300, bulk 400, or bulk 500. If you want to bulk up and you're very, very lean, go with bulk 500. If you're not as lean but you still want to bulk up, use bulk 300. And that's going to give you a great start. So go and check that out. So the third thing with diet mistakes and diet in general, and the biggest mistake that skinny guys make is not being consistent. Like, you can eat a healthy meal, you can track your calories and make sure you hit your calories, and you can have a great meal plan that is the perfect meal plan in the world, and you follow it to everything that's on the meal plan, and you start getting results for a week, and then the next week, let's say you fall off. You're just like, oh, this is pretty difficult. This is actually harder than I thought. I think I might just give up, you know? I might just stop for a while, or I might just slack off a little bit, or I might just start eating whatever I want. I start eating pizza and KFC and McDonald's, and I'm just gonna eat whatever I want and see what happens. I can tell you what happens. If you're not consistent with your diet, you're not gonna get any results, okay? Like, this is simple, but not easy, okay? Sticking to your diet is one of the most important things to getting consistent results. Now, you want consistent results, right? You don't just want results for 1 week or 2 weeks. You want consistent results, right? So you need to be consistent with it, okay? Now, when it comes to consistency, you need to find a diet strategy that works for you. For me, personally, what works is tracking my calories, tracking my macros, and that's what works for me. And I've done that for almost 4 to 5 years now. And for me, that works. For you, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Maybe you need something more strict, more like a regimen or a structure. You need a done for you meal plan or workout. If you want done for you meal plans, by the way, if you want a free done for you bulking meal plan, click the link in my description now. I'll provide you a free bulking meal plan to get started and see if you like that. If you like that, well, then you know that you like more structure, you like more done for you meal plans. Maybe that works for you, but you need to find a diet strategy that you can be consistent with, okay? Consistency is the name of the game. It's pretty much everything. If you can't be consistent, you won't last in this game, okay? I compare it to pretty much anything in life, okay? If you want to be a top athlete, if you want to be a top entrepreneur, if you want to be the best at your career, if you want to be you want to have a really good relationship with your partner, you need to be consistent, right? You can't just be good to them for 1 week and then the next week you're just like, you know, go away. You know, I don't want to be consistent with you. Or you can't just be a top athlete if you play tennis 1 week and get really good and then the next week you just stop, right? It's the same thing with diet. It's the same thing with bulking, getting bigger, getting stronger, getting more muscular, building that head-turning physique. You need to be consistent. So I really want you to be consistent on this journey. You need to try a lot of strategies and fail first to know which one works for you. I tried everything. I tried keto, I tried paleo, I tried if it fits your macros, which is what I use now. I tried done for you meal plans. I tried pretty much every diet strategy you could think of, and I only had one that really lasted with me. So you need to really test and find what works for you. And if you can be consistent on that diet strategy, I guarantee you will be successful at building more muscle and transforming your physique from the skinny guy to the buff guy. So those are the 3 biggest mistakes diet mistakes that skinny guys make on their fitness journey. I hope this video really helped you. I really dropped a lot of content, so make sure to rewatch the video and also make sure to download my free bulking meal plan below to get started and get you started on a actual diet strategy that you can get started with and start getting results. And also, when you download my free bulking meal plan, I will actually be sending you 10 free training videos showing you exactly how you can gain up to 10 pounds in the next 30 days as a skinny guy. So you're gonna get those free training videos and you're gonna know exactly how you can go from the skinny guy to the buff guy in the next 30 days. So make sure to click the link below and download that. But again, I hope you enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this and you like content like this and it really helped you, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be posting videos pretty much every day now, and I'll be posting a lot of content that's gonna help you bulk up successfully without all the belly fat, okay? So hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like and share it to your friends, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.